I just love to manipulate time.
Fucking time.
I'd rather just be invisible. I don't know. I want something that I could go do stuff. Like being invisible would be pretty sick because then that it's not stopping time, but then you could at least go do whatever you want to do and interact with everything you want to interact with. If you want to be.
As long as no one's watching you.
Like you're invisible. I don't know.
So when you go invisible on camera for whatever accidental reason, and then you just disappear and then reappear somewhere else.
Yeah, but
I was gonna be like,
I wouldn't. But this is what I'm saying. If I had the power to go invisible, I would say I would just go out invisible from here.
So the door opens and closes on its own every.
Whatever. Who's recording that, bro? You got cameras on the house?
I don't know.
Well, don't worry about it then. I'll just go out the back. I'm not worried about it, bro. What are you worried about it? I'll find a way out the house while I'm invisible that no one notices. And I'll just go fuck around somewhere, just go do some shit, check some shit out. You know, maybe I'll go shopping, I don't know.
Try not to get hit by cars.
You still see, bro. There's not the ability to walk.
Yeah, but they can't see you, so they're not going to slow down at lights or anything like that.
No, I'll just wait for
You have
the
to
green
wait
man.
for people.
You'll be fine, man. I don't know what I'd do if I'm invisible. It's the shit you really gotta think about. Because I always instantly go to stealing things.
If you're invisible and you like just visibly invisible, or like is it like a ghost?
Yeah, like you don't like a theory.
Nah, I'm thinking in the context of like I'm still physically here, but you just can't see me, so I can still do all this shit. I can't walk through.
So you'll definitely probably be hit by a car.
I don't know why you're so stuck on me being hit by a car. I still have the ability to see.
But the cars aren't going to slow down for you. So
I don't
every
walk in front of cars for them to need
every
to slow down.
You're going to have to wait for people.
Bro, these crossings have green lights. There's also roads that don't always have cars on them that you can cross.
Bro,
what are you walking in front of cars for, bro? Maybe you're going to get hit by a car. What's wrong with you?
It feels like something you just forget about and then you get hit by a car.
I don't do that when I'm visible. I don't walk in front of cars when I'm visible. So I don't know how you think that would happen to me if I'm invisible.
Do you just never cross the street?
Yeah, I do. I just cross when it's not fucking in front of a car. I'm a dumbass. So what the fuck?
It's not me, is it? Or
I get what James is saying. To be honest. I wouldn't put my hand.
you said,
someone else's hand.
I don't know. Like I feel like it's something you just wouldn't think about. I don't know. Like
I don't know. I feel like there's a much more common thing to you than it is to me.
I don't think I'd change the way I cross the road if I was invisible.
I feel like I would stay conscious of the fact that no one could see me.
So that's what I'm saying. I think like weird little things would like start to trip you up because like I don't know. It's like to consider like not being invisible. So like no one would consider your space at all, no matter where you go. So you'd constantly have to be aware of people around you and like not walking into people. Or you could just walk into people and you just do that all day.
They'd just be like,
what the fuck?
Yeah, exactly.
That'd be the weirdest thing in the world. But they said the frequency that it would happen because people can't see you unless you're consciously aware of it.
I'm trying to think of something valuable to do with this invisible spill. Like really, really valuable to me. And the worst thing is my brain jumps to steal or murder. I'm trying to think of something else I can do that's good with it. It's more tricky because you can't just go like. I couldn't go into Tesco and just get a basket and start filling it with shit because the basket.
So it's like you.
So it's like you have to.
They will say that you like.
To do. And then also, if I go to be naked during this is gonna be fucking cold.
Yeah, I was just about to
My
say.
clothes can't be
invisible.
And then the things I touch, do they become invisible? And if not, I can't really steal anything ever. Even if I stole money, I'd just be floating money in my pocket. Or nothing if I'm naked, in my butt cheeks, I don't know.
A horrible way around that, stop putting it
every time I'm paying for something, everyone's like, oh, fucking hell mate, what does your money smell? I don't know.
Oh my god.
No, there's all trip-ups with these things.
I don't know.
I feel like
you took a shit, would the shit be invisible? If you're like, you're naked, you're doing your naked day out, invisible, and you're like, I need a shit.
Trust,
you're just going to take a shit invisible. Yeah. So does the poo become visible?
Is it invisible?
I don't think being invisible really works when it's really thought out. The rules are undisclosed rules. I feel like the only way invisible would be sick is if one, everything you touched became invisible during the time that you were invisible. So
how does that work for like? It has to be hand contact, or
yeah.
So I become like Midas, basically. I can't touch anything.
What if I'm driving a car and I've got my hands on the steering wheel?
Yeah, does a car become invisible?
Yeah.
Are you sure?
Just the
sick.
steering wheel.
That's what I'm saying. It's like, I want this to be invisible, so it becomes invisible. I don't know, because otherwise it just doesn't work. There's too many problems with any of these powers. Even like super strength. You can't be super strong all the time, otherwise you wouldn't be able to function. You'd be ripping doors off.
Yeah, I've seen you try and get behind the sofa, mate. I can imagine what you'd actually do with super strength.
You'd be
Terrible.
fucking in the ceiling, bro.
Force
Yeah,
majeure.
not again. That's what I'm saying, man. There's some deep shit with this. Be careful now, on a guard, don't go wrong.